Good morning. Welcome to our 5-minute Bible study. Today we are beginning a new study, a study on prayer. You know, on the calendar, if you look, it's just a couple of weeks away from the beginning of the school year. Children will be going back to school. At least we hope they'll be able to go back to school. And so I thought our next 5-minute study, which we're starting today, would be about going back to school and going to a school of prayer. So this new 5-minute Bible study we're beginning today is the School of Prayer. Let me begin today by reading a few verses to you from Luke chapter 11. It said, one day Jesus was praying in a certain place. And when he finished his prayers, one of his disciples said to him, Lord, teach us how to pray. Teach us how to pray, just as John taught his disciples. And so Jesus said to them, when you pray, say. Now, I find this passage fascinating. The disciples wanted to learn how to pray. This is the only time in the Gospels where we have the disciples asking Jesus to teach them something. Now, he taught them many things, but this is the one thing they specifically asked to be taught. Teach us how to pray. Now, they knew how to pray. They'd been praying all their life. They were good Jewish men. They had grown up in synagogues and in godly homes. They knew how to pray, but they saw something about the prayers of Jesus that said to them, you can pray better. And so they said, Lord, teach us how to pray. The first lesson in our school of prayer is that you can learn how to pray better. We can learn how to grow our prayer life. We can learn how to strengthen our prayer life. Now, all of us know how to pray, at least to some degree. We know how to say bedtime prayers. We know how to say prayers at meals. We know how to say prayers in church. All of us know how to pray, and yet we also know we could pray better. There could be more faith. There could be more effect. There could be more strength. There's a yearning within us, a desire. I want to pray better. And what we learn from this passage is it can be learned. You can be taught how to pray. Sometimes we've had kind of an intuition that perhaps you were either born knowing how to pray well or you weren't. And that some people are by nature good prayers and others aren't. That's not so. Everybody can learn how to pray. Everybody can learn how to pray better. Everyone can be taught to have a stronger prayer life. And that's the whole point of this new 5-minute Bible study. We're going to be spending a number of days seeing what the Bible teaches us about how to pray better. How to pray with more strength, and how to pray so that it makes a difference, not only in your life, but in the lives of those whom you pray for, the lives of our church, in our community, in our world. You see, our prayers make a difference. A number of years ago, a theologian by the name of Walter Wink had a famous quote. He said, history belongs to the intercessors. Now, intercession is just a word for praying for others. So what Wink was saying was that history belongs to those who will pray and who will pray well. So we want to learn how to pray well so that we can make a difference in history. You want to make a difference in this world? Learn how to pray. So our first lesson is you can learn how to pray better. You can be taught. And the Bible is filled with lessons about how to pray. So I want to end today with giving you that hope. Before this is over, you're going to be a better prayer. You're going to learn how to pray with confidence and with faith and with expectation that God will answer your prayers and that your prayers will make a difference in the world. We're going to be like those first disciples. Lord, teach us how to pray. And He will. And we're going to be powerful in prayer. So I hope you'll join us each day for our 5-minute Bible study with that cry on your heart, Lord, teach me how to pray. And with the expectation you're going to learn how, and you're going to pray with great, great power. It's going to be a wonderful adventure. Join us every day for this School of Prayer. I'll see you next time.